Hello and welcome to this quick kind of demonstration on the Knock Farm IoT GIS kind of project. What we really want to go back and show here is the various kind of pages that is available to you and a quick use of how to use them. As you can see here, we are looking at the home page. The home page was split into three kind of distinct parts of the kind of screen. The main part there is just showing the outline, the web map of Knock Farm, detailing all the kind of the plots of land that are in use on the farm. Down the left-hand side, it just shows the various sensors that have been put in place for this kind of project. There's sensors that are looking at for the irrigation system that's measuring the kind of water flow going through the pipes. Another one looking at the soil data, looking at 6 of the fields that are in there. So again, each of these kind of correspond into these kind of areas that's in the map. And also the third element of the kind of project was looking at footfall, which is managing the number of people that are passing particular points on some of the managed paths on the kind of farm. So again, if we have a look at the information here, if we highlight on this one, would be the kind of flow. So you can see then it kind of highlights down to where flow 1 is here and indicates that the position that, giving up some kind of current kind of detail that we have here. This one here would go back and just detail some of the information regarding information that's in the field I think this is the dipper field that's here. And if we went back and looked at footfall 1, which is the people counter, which is situated at the kind of top end of the farm, and again just showing you where that is located and showing some information regarding the amount of people that have passed at that particular time and day. Also on here is on the right hand side of the screen is just some information that we've got from the local weather centre, which again using the IoT kind of system that's there and then displaying that on the dashboard. So again looking at the kind of current kind of measurement and the weather that we have there, detailing what the highs and the lows were for the day, and farmer again looking at kind of the current kind of wind speed, the rainfall that we have today, and also the kind of current pressure. And again, I think just highlighting there that showing this information was last updated 5 minutes ago. What I'd like to kind of go on to now is just have a look and show the kind of, we've got a kind of panel indicator here. It just shows you the various kind of pages that are available. So we're looking at this screen here, which we kind of call the home screen. So if we go now and we select and we'll look at the irrigation system information that's here. So this now, again, very similar kind of page it's looking through here. This now is just showing the irrigation and water kind of system, but this time giving more details regarding the measurements that were coming back from the kind of sensors. So again, down the left-hand side here as the kind of flow meter as a kind of percentage of the kind of flow that should be required. So flow 1, flow 2, flow 3. That's about there. So again, if we were going back and having a look at say flow 1, for example, oops, I like that there. So that goes back and it again indicates where flow 1 happens to be. This side here, again, one bit just giving an indication from our kind of weather station about what the rainfall is. You know, it was last updated, it's 8 minutes ago. This one here has now been looking at a number of kind of trends. So this one's looks at the kind of data that we've had over the last 10 days, just showing the kind of flow that went through the system. And again, for flow 1, flow 2, and flow 3. Again, if they, as the kind of project kind of progresses, there'll be a lot more kind of data that's in here. So you will be able to get probably a lot more meaningful information that's out here. So instead of just looking over the last kind of 10 days, you'll be able to look over the last kind of week, the last kind of month, the last kind of year, and make some kind of comparisons. Also, we've set here is what is available for you is you can actually get an alert that's going out. So if the flow in one of the particular gauges kind of drops, what that will give you is that will send out an indication that there is some kind of error, possible leak in the kind of system. So that will immediately notify you or for other kind of staff that's in there about a possible leak in your irrigation kind of system. If again go back onto our menu, this time what we'll have a look at is the footfall kind of management. So again, footfall, very similar kind of idea to the waterfall that we were working with. Pardon me, is again is showing you we've got 3 kind of footfall counters in the kind of system. This one here just indicator names of where they are beside the particular kind of fields that's there, and just showing you what the kind of usage happens to be on that particular day, the number of folk that kind of passed. One thing that we can do on that is we can also give an indication of direction. Were they walking, in a north or south path? So maybe gives an indication of where they were kind of coming from into the kind of system. Again, on the right-hand side of the screen here, we have our kind of trends analysis. So that gives indication of the average number of walkers that have been through the managed kind of paths. So this is an average of the 3 kind of sensors that are kind of coming together. So the data that I've been using. So again, what you will get is the more kind of data is recorded, more data that we have, is you will then be able to go back and have a look at this information, not just for the kind of current week or the current month, but you can also find out, what is happening in other kind of years. And again, what is useful for maybe putting in different kind of signages, what walks are being popular with guests that are visiting the kind of farm. The final part that we want to have a look at here, if again go back, is to our kind of indication menu, which each of the kind of pages has, is looking at some of the kind of field soil kind of data that we have here. So again, what we've got here, the sensors that are in place, they measure kind of water content and also kind of the field kind of temperature. So again, that's kind of showing the various information that we have that's been put in kind of place onto the system that we have there. Again, indication of showing where this information is. Again, the various kind of fields, again, color coordinated, that's linked into a web map that we kind of produced. And again, we can have here a variety of graphs, information that you would think would be useful. Again, these can be kind of customized as more kind of data comes in, maybe comparing kind of different kind of fields. And at the moment, it's just showing the kind of temperatures that are showing on the particular kind of fields, and hopefully that will assist on when is the best time for planting or for growing or for grass cutting or for transferring various kind of cattle into some of the kind of fields which are maybe got the grass is kind of growing quicker. So hopefully that was a very quick demonstration. It gives an indication of what is available, and again, remember that this information can be kind of customized to your specific kind of needs very easily and what you require. So thanks very much, and hopefully we'll be in touch soon.